The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So, I told you guys before that, let me just make sure this is running. So I told you guys before that I get a lot from music. I have literally understood the world by understanding music, and for a while, for a while I thought that it was just, it was something so specific to me that I could dive into my iPod, I could dive into MTV music videos, I could unpack Amy Winehouse on my own, and that would be enough. Like, my understanding of her experience on a very deep level, on like an analytical level, would be enough for like me to move through the world with my understanding without sharing that with anyone else. And I realized how selfish that was, and I also realized how much it has othered me. So I told you guys I was going to come out here and talk about Blackademics, because I feel like this is something that just isn't discussed enough. I am really good at being palatable. That is simply because I've studied performance art for like 14 years, like my whole life. Since I was like 4, I've been studying performance art. That is all about being able to put on a face, and put on a character, put on a costume, and play a role. And everyone doesn't know how to do that. So there's something that happens when you spend that many hours in rehearsal. It really does feel like life is rehearsal. It's almost like every time you come out, you know, you're choosing your costume, you're choosing your script, you're choosing the other characters who you want to go out and act out these situations with. Because by doing that, you are putting everything in its place. Everything is orderly, everything makes sense. And it's good. It's good. But what if something is out of place? How do you make sense of the thing that is not where it's supposed to be? This is where Blackademics come into play. Not all Blackademics, but some. I think that the Nicole Hannah-Joneses of the world, the Bell Hooks, the Cornell Wests, the Ta-Nehisi Coates of the world have been doing us a huge favor, because they have been shouting truth to power. And they have shown us the life chances that can occur when you do that as a Black person. But someone was going to have to do it. It was inevitable. Everyone was not going to stay silent forever. And also, there will not be a perpetuity of Black youth who are lost to the streets. This is not a Tupac rap song. This is real life, bitches. We're gonna go back. So what about the Blackademics? The Blackademics are the Black people who have found themselves in the middle class. They didn't really do anything to get there, to deserve to be there, except not die. And most of them have not died because they just have not been consumed in drug or crime culture, and they have not been jailed. But there's nothing more that they have done to deserve what they have. They are not special. I want to say that again. They are not special. They are simply alive. And a part of being alive is they can feel these quotas, right? Because we want this idea of representation and diversity. So that's why we need black bodies to take pictures and put on flyers. We need black bodies to run track and play basketball and put balls in nets. But we don't really need black people to hold board seats or own teams, because that is about capitalism and power, and that goes against the status quo. So if you want to hold up the current system and the way that it is set up, you don't disrupt the status quo. So in few terms, you give the niggers the ball, right? And then they put it in the hoop, and they all high-five each other and sell sneakers. But it actually doesn't change anything for the black community, because the people who are not the Blackademics and the children and youth who are growing up in crime culture, who actually have had, you know, awful experiences in adolescence and childhood, and who have never experienced therapy, and who have never found solace and been able to confront the issues, you know, that they have been dealing with in their life, and probably still are, the demons of sort. Those people are just supposed to figure it out. They're supposed to figure it out with no examples, because all the people who've come before them have been jailed or died off or something. And the Blackademics have othered these same people. So they're just the children of poverty, virtually, who Blackademics, we'll call these the middle-class blacks, have said, those are the city youth.
First of all, y'all been doing something wrong with me, because I'm losing. I just want to say that if I curse, forgive me. But we curse. We got Lord out here. Ain't no way I'm going to sit up here and let the truth be told and not curse. So they told me to watch my language. Fuck that. So y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me, because y'all heard curses and it's bad out here. And it ain't free. So, you know, shit, let's be real. That's number one. My English is bad. I'm a high school dropout. You know, it's going to be real. I'm going to be talking like real shop. But I'm going to be talking from my heart. Ain't nothing written down. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Because I'm not the big. I'm going to be talking in slang. So, you know, some of y'all might get lost. I'm sorry. But I'm just doing what I got to do. And then check this out. When I say I'm losing it, I mean I'm losing. I mean that for real. This ain't no free speech. This shit ain't like just to make it sound good.
Are you planning to move soon? Ask Van.
Let them know. This ain't to make it so, ooh, he felt that. I'm the loser. You feel me? I know y'all can pick up the papers and see that man got problems. And I do, but we all got problems. And mine is about my motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? He did tell y'all about my mama and the Panthers and all that. But let me tell you where I ended up, y'all. Let me tell you where I ended up. My mama was a crack addict. I ended up in Baltimore on welfare with no lights on in high school. So we got to really watch this struggle shit. If we don't struggle, we got to struggle every motherfucking day till this shit is over. Let them know, bro. You know? Fuck that. All that shit that went on in the 60s ain't finna happen in this motherfucker. I'll be dropping some of you motherfuckers who need to baby beyond this year. Trust me when I tell you that shit. It's not damn it, I'm losing. And the only reason I'm losing is because I never had a daddy. I never had nobody to sit me down and tell me this. You know what I'm saying? They told me, but I didn't believe it because they left my mama crack. I'm telling y'all the truth, as much as you heard me, cracked out, homeless, no life in Baltimore. And my mama put motherfucking work in. Do you hear me? My mama was a gun packing. While I'm talking about for you motherfuckers, excuse me. But my mama put in work. You know, to be laying up in a room cracked out, I got disdain for a lot of motherfuckers. You feel me? And that's why I'm telling y'all, it got to be serious. If we don't struggle, the struggle got to come from our heart. It can't come because we looking to it from a king back then. It got to come because I'm looking at you and you look goddamn good to me and you my sister. And I ain't gonna let none of these crackers take you down. You feel me? It got to come like that. It got to come from my heart. It's like that. It's like that. It's hard out here. Like they say we got war. And in war, everything is good. It's all good. You feel me? And when I say thug life, right? I mean that shit. Because these white folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever the fuck you think you are. We thugs and niggas to these motherfuckers. You know? And until we own some shit, I'ma call it like it is. How you gonna be a man and we starve? You know? And we you can walk by 5 different houses ain't a man in either one of them motherfuckers. How we gonna be a man? How we gonna be African American? We out here dying. We thugs and we niggas until we set this straight this shit right. We gonna stay thugs. You know? And that's real, man. It's like a motherfucker, I have nightmares. I mean this shit. I'm dead serious. And whoever I heard, I apologize. But I have nightmares, though. I swear to God. Shit changed me. I used to be a cool mother. I used to be cool. I used to be happy. I used to talk good. I used to talk without cursing. I used to walk, you know. But goddamn, they done took Natasha. They done took Yusef. They taking out niggas younger than me, man. And we ain't doing shit. Nobody Hutton died 17 years fucking old. When we 17, you know what we doing? Killing each other. You know that shit kills me, man. Little Natasha got a bullet on her motherfucking back and ain't there one of y'all do a motherfucking thing. Fucking losers out here. This shit grieves me. Only reason I came is so I could curse at y'all and get y'all in the right motherfucking track. You dying. We are dying. That's real. We ain't got time for nothing except war. And I don't care how you got to be at war, you need to put yourself in that mind state so we can be there. If I got to thug to be at war, I'm going to be thugging. If you got to be a Muslim to be at war, be a Muslim, but be at motherfucking war, and let's go fucking shoulder to shoulder and start doing something. We can't do with so much marching, y'all. And I know y'all think it's right, but we can't. They not think we've been marching for damn near 100 years.
What they tried to do is do this by colorism. So they've tried to do the paper bag shit. They've been like, we, the biracials, are educated because we have gone to college. As though college is what makes you smart and not your ability to think critically. Because, you see, the Blackademics are not smart. What they are, they're like copywriters, like copy print machines, like computers. You tell them what to say, you tell them what to do, and they do it. They don't question anything. They don't have any thoughts. As long as you keep throwing them crackers, they'll keep doing it. They just need enough crackers to live for 100 years, and then they shut the fuck up and they die and they do it over. This is why it's so easy for globalism to happen and for better blacks to come in. Enter continental Africans who are actually smart, have real world's lived experience and triumph, and are better in all the ways. Kind of. As in, like, they work harder, and they just have more world experience, but don't get me wrong, because Blackademics are still good cookie crunchers, as in, like, they're very good at mediocrity. And a lot of what we need to maintain the country is simply mediocrity. Like, we don't need every single person to be extra special. Everyone doesn't have to be extra special. Only a few people need to be extra special and create things and innovate things. Now, I think this has been my problem. I am extra special, but I just don't feel like I should have to exert extra specialness at every aspect and turn of my life. Sometimes I, too, just want to sit around and be mediocre like the rest of you. I just want to sit around and eat crackers. But every time I try to do that, here comes a little fucking mouse getting all up in my shit. For instance, you know, it's like I can't describe the sheer number of problems in my life I have solved for other people, older people, who should be able to solve their own fucking problems. But instead, here's me, the analytical problem solver, who is solving problems for me and for them simultaneously, most of the time, without them even knowing it. And the Blackademics are standing in my fucking way because with their mediocrity and their fucking quietness, they are letting problems go fly under the fucking rug and be solved through rap songs. And it is not helping the fucking society. They have to be stopped. They fucking have to be stopped, and they don't represent all of us. They don't even represent most of us, and they don't represent the talent. This is what gets on my fucking nerves. I get it. Some of you have figured out how to be fucking engineers. We can all fucking write a line of code and read a goddamn book. You're not special. You're not fucking special. Solve a real fucking problem in the society. Fix a problem. Like one that like actually hasn't been solved. And can really like improve someone's life. Even if it doesn't make any fucking money, why don't you solve a fucking problem? Like for real. Because I feel like all I've been doing is solving problems. Solving problems for me. Solving problems for my mother. Solving problems for Ariel. Solving problems for fucking society. Solving problems for fucking everyone. And like no one else, everyone refuses to like stand the fuck up. And all of a sudden, now we hit this impasse where there's nothing to do except tell the truth. All bullshit stories have been told, and now we have to fucking tell the truth. Why? Because there's just nothing else. We've told all of the other stories. We've acted them out. We've made plays about them. We've got skits and monologues. All type of shit. But the stuff that is non-scripted, those real experiences, yeah, we don't even know what to do with those. When the shit hits the fan and something like real happens in society, everyone freaks the fuck out. Like, oh my god, everyone thinks I'm joking when I talk about how a real crackhead traced me around this campus. An actual crackhead, like even I couldn't believe it was, like, as I was running, this is in broad daylight, as I was running from this, so this crackhead, he had a grocery cart, right? He had a grocery cart full of this hobo shit that was sitting above a river. Now, it's true I had a bad day, so I pushed the cart into the river, I laughed, and I walked away. Now, the hobo saw me push the cart into the river, got mad, and then chased me around the campus. I was trying to, like, run from a literal crackhead hobo who chased me around the campus for a fucking grocery cart. Now, all the retards on campus, no one decided to, like, help me. They literally just watched me run around the campus as a fucking hobo chased me. And I was like, I don't even know. I didn't have any weapons, so I couldn't, like, hit him with anything. I just kept trying to like run. He was like pretty fast. He was like following me, and it was frightening. So here's a lesson to any other black girls: carry a gun because you might have to shoot a crackhead. It's real. Like nobody's gonna help you. They're just gonna watch you be chased around by a crackhead. If the male thief comes to your apartment and puts cup of noodles in your mailbox, like they did to me, just know, this is real shit that happens. We can all go back to the vast array of police reports in my file of bullshit that I have to collect because this is life in 2022 in America, in California. I don't know. I don't have more words than that. That's what happened. That's what it is. But I also want to talk about accountability because no one seems to have any except for me. Only me. Only I am accountable for all the bad things that I do. And only me, only I am on the bad girl side of the spectrum, right? Everyone else is good, and only me, and I am bad. Now, to be perfectly honest, I can't describe the amount of I don't give a shit at this point at all. But I saw Khadijah's video today, which was incredible. You should definitely watch it. She puts out videos on Sunday, but today it was about clout and idealism, kind of like what mainstream media has done with clout. And she did an entire segment where she was dressed up as Satan, and she was like describing clout because she was saying people do anything for clout. And how some people, they always talk about in Hollywood, people sell their soul to the devil. Well, the devil is not a human person. The devil is also not Hollywood. The devil is like a fictional character out of a book. And unfortunately, a lot of the people who believe so heavily in the devil have never read any of the books about Mephistopheles or Dante's Inferno. Like, they've never read any of the books that tell the story of this devil. They have simply heard biased stories from third parties who want to explain the fictional devil character. This is why I think it is so funny to walk around with, Halloween, dark princess crowns, and have a whole bunch of Catholics look at me like they want to burn me at the stake. It's a fucking Halloween crown. Okay, like when I joke about being a Slytherin, it's a fucking joke. What? No, it's a fucking film about Hogwarts that a lot of you haven't even seen. It's a film. These are characters. They're like ideas. But I actually have my real fucking life, right? Like, my real life. And I guess this is what I realized. Like, it's only me who is not just posting photographs of me walking down the street in front of expensive retail stores, and I'm actually doing things or going places or having experiences with human beings outside who I don't currently know. And though last year was awful, I did that. And it takes a certain level of confidence to do that clearly most of you motherfuckers don't have. Like, you can't even talk to someone who's different from you without some fucking filtered buffer and an introduction. And that's just not the way society works. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that is how society works for you. Because, like I said, the mediocrity is all consuming. It's everywhere. They're everywhere. I guess there's like the Blackademics, the Jew-cademics, the White-cademics, the Latino-cademics, the Asian-cademics, all of them. None of them have any original ideas for anything, except a robot that will deliver food. That's it. Like, that's the idea. How can we build a better robot to deliver food? Well, now that all the robots have Instacarted the food away, I guess it's just me telling all the stories about the real fucking life that I have been living and will continue to live in the real. It'll be me and Kanye West telling stories about real shit that's happening cross-culturally, globally, and building culture for today, tomorrow, and Grimes. That's who's gonna be left. Oh, fucking, what is it? Marilyn Manson seems to be popping up. Just random places in water and black capes. It's just, I don't know. I've got one notch left on this light fixture, but I didn't, I brought the iPad because I wanted to play. I was talking in the beginning of how, music has helped me understand parts of the world, and I wanted to play this song that I heard a while ago from Jorja Smith. I think it's this. Is it this one? So I heard, yeah, I think it was this. There's an artist, her name is Jorja Smith, and she's from the UK. I feel like she is one of those public housing girls. I don't know for sure, but I think. But I know when I saw this and I heard her, I was impressed. Can you see it? Don't want you on my mind. Don't want to feel ya. Don't want you on my mind. What enough would I leave if you were everything I wanted you to be? When I saw what you did, if you were, got me questioning the things want you on my mind, don't want to feel you. Don't want you on my mind, don't want to feel you. Don't want you on my mind. You good, find you cold. I don't need to hear you crying out my name. It's the honesty for me. It's the honesty. It's that Amy Winehouse honesty, that Adele level of honesty that comes when you realize what you're saying might be petty. It might not actually matter to someone else, but it fucking matters to you. It matters to you, and you say it, and you mean it, and how someone else feels about it doesn't matter. Yeah.